So today we're doing something a little bit different. I paid entirely way too much money for this Saturn, and we're gonna restore it. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. That's not a thing. This is kind of a cool car though. It's a little Spirit. It's like a two-wheel drive version of the SX4, was that what they called it? I don't remember. Nice solid little car. We're not here for that either. We're here for this. Okay, enough of that. Actually here for a Dodge. This beautiful Dodge crew cab, two-wheel drive. It's a 1978. This was a one-family owner up until my buddy bought it. I believe it's only got like 60 or 70,000 miles on it. It's got a 440 big block in it, a 727 transmission. And now this lovely vehicle is mine. All mine. All mine. Oh, one of my good friends owed me some money. And I proposed, hey, why don't I buy your truck off of you? And just deduct what you owe me. So we came up with a agreeable selling price. And I threw him some cash and he gave me a truck. So it has been started in probably about 2 years now. I came out here about a month ago and tried to get it running and discovered that the fuel pump took a crap. I hope it's a fuel pump. So we're gonna throw a fuel pump on here and see if we can get this thing running and hopefully drive it back to the warehouse. Oh, I heard something over here. Is it a gremlin? I don't know what it was. Oh well, he's gone. So behold the beauty, which is thermoquad. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. This is a 440. Oh, that's very loosely on there.
Kind of hard.
I don't know if we have another one that fits tighter. What?
This is another. I don't know what that is.
What is touching me?
It's a gremlin.
It's that gremlin again. That is a long wire.
That's one way to route it. Oh,
wow, that is a very long wire.
Yeah.
And where is the fuel pump at? On that side, right?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, it's like down yonder somewhere. Wow, that's hard to get to. This is gonna be fun. That thing was ridiculous to get off. There's like no room to work at all.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to reach up in the bumper and it's got like this flaky chrome hanging off it. I'm gonna slice my hand open on. And all the hose was like hard as a rock.
This better suck. His handle kept slipping off.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, why is it so tight? It's getting...
We can cut the line off and use the box end. Oh my god. Is that all I had to do?
I guess.
This. So you climb back over the seat to get back out?
Yes.
After I told you not to climb over the seat.
Sorry. How can I get out?
Do kids listen? Is that a thing they do? Do they actually listen? Ever? Asking for a friend. Everything's so hard. So what are you doing now? What?
He's got the Oculus on.
Oculus doesn't work out here. There's no Wi-Fi.
I can play no Wi-Fi games.
Okay, dude. You do you. All right, you do you. Stay away from the mud. Just stay by the truck, okay? Tightening. Oh shit! That is ludicrous.
Hi. Working.
Kids, man, kids.
We got final description. Yes, we can clearly see while walking.
Just don't wander off into the street, please.
I see.
Okay. Oh, try to put this thing back on here. It was a absolute pain to get off. It's gonna be fun putting it back on. Might be easier now that we got the rock hard rubber lines off, though. Possibly. We'll figure it out in a second here. So we're thinking we may not run a filter for a little bit here because we don't have any, and
The one we pulled off of. But then we robbed one from another vehicle laying around, but
these are our choices.
oh, I already got all the.
So not so sure we're gonna run a filter right now. That's
You're free. Goodbye, Grandma.
might just run with that one for a little bit here. Do not recommend it. So we had a little bit of an emergency delegate our order of business. Neil had a couple chunks of Dodge fall into his eye hole, and he had to flush his eye hole out with water.
I wasn't prepared to work on Dodge today.
Luckily,
No
yeah.
action here.
Luckily, I didn't give you the piss bottle.
You know what sucks? There's a pair of safety glasses on the dashboard.
Yes, there is. Are they,
I wasn't even supposed to work today.
I'm sorry, man. But,
One of my fancy cars.
we decided proper way of installing a fuel pump is to get the alternator off. So we took the alternator off to more easily get at the fuel pump, because this shit's ridiculous.
Look, it does like a weird little dance that curves over.
Oh yeah,
Not even straight.
at least we can get right at that now.
It's like,
It's like right there.
oh, there you go.
This fuel line out of the way. So we discovered something. Mopar is kind of like a Chevy.
Oh, the fuel rod.
The damn fuel pump rod. We didn't know that. Why can't it be like a Ford, huh? That's why I like Fords. Well, it's just comes down to brand preference, really, but still, them rods are stupid.
I just never seen one before, and that couldn't see it until the alternator was gone. Out of the way. No, it's easy.
We both get injured, by the way. I kneeled down on a pebble that was on a rock. Hurt like hell. I may never recover from this.
Where's that guy?
Dodge. All right, 2 hours later. I'm not joking. We've been here for like 2 hours. Fuel pump is on. Fuel line is on. Fuel filter is on. I'm gonna get the alternator back on. Did I leave the key in there? Yes, I did. All right, got everything back together. All I gotta say is F you, Mopar. I don't like you. That was ridiculous. I am not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan of that double spacer, but
See if we get this fuel pump working now, I guess.
Fired right up.
Yeah, well, I don't see anything pumping yet.
Just give it.
Go ahead. Come on. Come on, fuel pump. Oh, there we go. Starting to work. Hold on. One more time with this. It should work. Hold on. It's almost there. It's starting to. It's starting to splurt up. I can see that in the fuel filter. It's not even enough in there yet.
Might be concerning.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure if you said the fuel gauge ever worked. Come on. It's like barely splurting out in there. I don't know if it matters. Oh shit.
Well, it's getting there somehow. One way or another.
Alright, take two. One got some fuel.
2, 3? I don't know. Is fuel going there? Are you
When I was doing it by myself, I put it in that one. One of you're using.
I mean, the fuel inlet is back there, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know, thermoquad. You
I
tell
just
me.
want this thing to work. Is that enough?
It's not coming back out. I want to run for a while. Fill that bulb all the way.
We've been here for way too long.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, watch this.
And away.
And away. It's trying to pump. Did you pump it with the gas pedal? Oh. What is with this truck? Last time I was here and I did that, it started and idled.
Is the big fuel gun?
Maybe. Let me try. I'll put some more in there and see. This is ridiculous. This is literally ridiculous. I do not like Dodge. Try again. It's just barely splurting anything out. The fuel pump. Yeah, fuel pump's like not doing fuel pump things. I mentioned I don't like Dodge.
Look at the tank.
Yeah, it could be. All right, so we got things working, but those hose clamps weren't happy with our fuel filter. So, kind of deleted the fuel filter for now. I don't know if I have a choice at this point.
Oh wait, I disconnected the pad. I was trying to conserve battery.
Yeah, I get it. Let's try that. It's not leaking. I don't see it leaking. It's okay to you? Are the debris going to cause us issues? Maybe. Was it? I don't know. I can worry about it right now. Well, in typical Dodge fashion, it was running beautifully. Put everything away, get ready to go, and it died. So, yeah. Dodge, yay. Yay Dodge. Yay Dodge. Yay Dodge. Having issues with this camera turning on and off by itself, but we're moving. Oh, it definitely needs tires. I'm gonna try to get to the gas station because I think what was happening was the incline we were on. It wasn't happy with the fuel pickup, or fuel pickup wasn't happy with the incline. That makes sense. Ooh, nice Mustang. So far, so good. Just gotta make it to the gas station. Well, I gotta make it back to the warehouse, but ain't acting like it wants to shift either. I don't know what's going on with that. Whatever. As long as I get to the warehouse, I'm good. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I keep turning it off, and then it doesn't turn off. Done it a few times now. Gas station. I have the gas station in sight. Made it to the gas station. Oh, let's try that. I'm not liking my Dodge experience. No, sir. Just gotta get you back to the warehouse. Oh, come on, people. I guess it's got a really tall gear in it because it went right through all three gears. Lickety split. Gotta get some tires on this thing. Oh God, I need to go. Come on, go. I ain't waiting for this light. Go. 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 Go! It's a skinny puddle on the right. Come on. Howdy, drivers. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta get on the phone with Neil and let him know which way I'm going. Well, so far so good. Still running, so there's that. Gas gauge and oil pressure do not work. I know it's got oil pressure because the oil's leaking out of the valve covers. If it didn't have oil pressure, it would be leaking out of the valve covers, so. I pulled up to the gas station and right away here, man, nice truck. Thanks. If you only knew what I just went through to get it going. He's like, oh man, they're all hard to start. I'm like, nah, you have no idea, man. You have no idea. Well, I'll let you know if anything interesting happens, I guess. I'll tell you one thing. These tiny mirrors, they suck so bad. Whoever put these mirrors on this truck should be shot. That's the originals back there. Definitely putting those back on. So far, so good. Still smells like burning oil, so we still have oil pressure. Oh, that engine's screaming. We're in third gear, too. 55. Woohoo! Yeah, this thing's got to have like a 410 in there or something. See, if you don't behave, I'll trade you in at the Ford dealer. So best behave. Well, looky who joined the chat. The oil pressure gauge. Ha! Told you I had oil pressure. Gas gauge? No, just the oil pressure gauge. Well, boys and girls, we're on the home stretch now. Well, this old Dodge surprised me. Ended up working out pretty good. I went to put it in reverse and something very bad happened. Something very, very bad happened. I have no idea what that noise was. Let's do it again. Did you hear that noise when I put it in reverse? Not here, but when I first put it in reverse, I put it in reverse, it cut the wheel, and something in the front end went and it was like metal, something clunking and grinding. I don't know
why you had the headlights on. Battery low.
It's charging.
Huh?
It's charging.
I wouldn't have chanced that.
Oil pressure gauge joined the chat halfway back, yeah.
Nice.
But no, something like... I wish I had the camera on for it. It was like terrible noise. I cut the wheel and put it in reverse, and it was like like a metallic crunchy noise in the front end.
Dodge things.
I'm almost curious if I should try to replicate it. Oh, there it is. What is that? You guys heard it, right? Right? What is that noise?
Maybe brake drum or something?
All kinds of noises.
They're prospecting noises.
Oh, made it back. Back a little bit further, I guess. I wonder if that Edelbrock could go on here nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking Edelbrock or something.
So it was chugging black smoke out of the back?
Yeah. At that last light, but only like when we started rolling, it was less than 30. Look at it doing it now.
Oh yeah, it's doing it right now. It's rolling coal, baby. It's rolling coal. Oh I got me a bona fide Cummins right here. I got me one of them coal rolling Dodges. That's terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely gonna do something about this carburetor.
Die already?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have put more than 8 gallons in here, but it made it, I guess.
No, I think it's.
I bet you it ran out of gases right now.
No, I think it's it almost did it to me a couple times at a stoplight, so I had to like 2-foot it. I don't think it ran out of gas. I think it's that carburetor just fucking loading up. That's why it doesn't want to restart. And it's just loading up with fuel when I let it idle. Because that's, look at, I'm blacked at it. It's definitely running like a little too rich.
Yeah.
So I think this thing needs a little TLC. Because I don't think we're gonna use 8 gallons going 25 miles.
I mean, if it's... Didn't squirt.
Oh, I got to get my son fed and home, so. All right, well, see you guys in a bit. Well, a little while later, looking into some running, I was gonna say running issues. If it idles for too long, it dies, and it chugs black smoke. I was told this was the original carburetor, but I don't think that's the case because it's got like a barcode sticker on it, like it was a reman or something along those lines. But the longer it idles, the worse it runs. But it runs okay, the RPMs. I think that noise is, I think it's the AC pump making that racket. Could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Got like black soot and smoke coming out of it. Oh, that smells like fuel. So I think it's just dumping fuel down the carb at idle. That's why it keeps dying. And it's hard to restart because it's flooding out. And then it's hard to restart because it's flooding out. See, it runs fine when you clear that, you know, the throttle. So I think either a carb rebuild or a carb replacement is definitely in order, and someone is going to disagree with me on this, but hey, it is what it is. So I need to get this thing cleaned up and running right so I can sell it, because I have no interest in keeping it. Oh, Neil threw these back here. I gotta throw these in the storage. I think he said he wanted them, but I think you gotta move them to storage. Out of that van I cut up. Got a spare. Goes with the truck. I don't think These wheels came with the truck. I'll have to ask my buddy, but I don't think these were part of the deal. I'll have to get those back to him. Front bumper, I assume is for this truck since it matches when it's on here and it's in better shape. So I'm just going to assume that this was part of the deal. If he wants to tell me otherwise, then I'll compensate him for it. This is like this goes on a roof. Here's the mount for it. It goes on a roof. It's like a wind deflector for like if you're towing a tall trailer or something. Again, I don't think this was part of the deal, so I'll get that back to him. But I want to get this bed cleaned out for starters. Sure would be great if I get this tailgate open. Not even sure where to begin with that. There's no access to anything, so I don't know. I'll tap on it or something, see if I can get it open. Say what you want about your WD-40 and whatever else, but I'm not joking. I hit it with a little bit of this PB Blast. I love this stuff. Just got it in the ends and under the handle, and it popped right open. That's all it needed. A little bit of PB Blast. Well, I'm going to spray some more in wherever I can get it. And yeah. Get this bed cleaned out a little bit. Alright, well, here's your before. And that looks a little bit better. It's, if I must say so myself. Well, I got like 10 more minutes right now. I gotta run up to storage auction a little bit here. But see if I get some of this cleaned out, I guess. Figure out what I'm giving back to my buddy. So I'm sure he's gonna want some of this back, and I don't know what goes with the truck. Maybe the shocks are for the truck. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Trying to get back to this thing, but waiting on a couple things. Apparently there's a throttle adapter you need when you're putting an Edelbrock carburetor on one of these, so I want to have that in hand before I attempt to swap the carburetor over. Still need to pick up valve cover gaskets, and I'm gonna do the best modification so far on this thing. Oh, that's just, it's still good. Now to put these exactly where they belong. Home sweet home. I'm gonna hold off on putting the original mirrors back on for now, because I think I'm gonna try to get this over to the detail guy this week so he can take care of the interior and exterior. That way he can get it that way he can give it the best attention possible without having to work around the mirrors. I can just add them later, it's fine. I also think I'm gonna pop this front bumper off before I give it to him, because I'm replacing the bumper anyways, and then that way he can get the lower splash pan behind the bumper a little easier. Just make the truck look a little better overall that way. I don't know what else I'm doing right now. Boy, it sure got windy out. Front bumper's off, so there's that. Came off pretty easy. Love these rust-free vehicles, man. These things usually come right apart. Supposed to drop it off tomorrow to get detailed. So I'm gonna have to get some of the stuff out of here. This gas tank that doesn't need to be in here. It's a spare for one of the Galaxies or LTDs. Well, I suppose he's not doing the inside of the bed, so that doesn't really matter. But still, I didn't want to leave all that crap back there. I might swap these wheels and tires out right now also. That way the other wheels at least get washed before I paint them, and they get washed properly, so I don't have to do it. Makes sense to me. Hey, I'll pull those out and get those on. I very unfortunately just realized something. Wheels I bought for it aren't going to work. Well, they're not going to work the way I wanted them to. There's no nubs to hold the caps on. This won't work for me. You know what the kicker is? I looked at the pictures of the listing when I bought these, and they had the nubs. And what's even funnier is, like a week later, the guy still had the ad up for sale. I was like, oh, that's odd. And I was like, hey, did I buy these off you? And he's like, oh, I had 2 sets. Yeah. 2 sets. I bought them based on his pictures. My fault for not... Oh, this is aggravating. Because that would have been perfect. But not so much anymore. Back to the drawing board on that one. Give this thing one last walk around before I drop it off tomorrow. If you can see, it's got like algae or something growing on the sides of it. Now, I don't expect this thing to come out looking like brand new, but I at least want it to have a shine to it. You know, I want it to look its best, so I can try to get as much as I can out of this thing within reason. I need to decide what to do about the wheels and tires. I've got something in mind, but I'm not sure if they'll I'm not sure how they'll look on here, to be honest. I need to I'm going to do some deciding tonight. I should just pick up another set of steel wheels, because this thing definitely needs tires, but they're 16.5s, and 16.5 tires are not cheap. You're better off just putting 16s on it, and to do that you need to swap the wheels out. I'm glad I left the bumper off. That way they can get this this panel behind here, get that all shined up. I guess it still needs a windshield, but I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm replacing it yet. I don't want to make it too nice, because then nobody's going to want to buy it if it's too nice. See what they can do with this interior. The interior's not terrible, but could always look better, right? I think so. It's got cruise control too, which is kind of cool. Hello there. What are you doing? Alright, well. See how it turns out, I guess. Well, got the truck back from getting detailed. Now I got to do something about these wheels and tires. So I did something. I found a set of wheels that have little nubs on them for the hubcaps, and I just splurged and bought some brand new tires, because what's the point of putting used tires on a nice looking truck, you know? I mean, they weren't super expensive, so that's what it is. I'm gonna throw these on right now. I'll get back to you guys in a few here. That looks a little better. Now, I'm not gonna show you the full thing just yet. I want you guys to see everything in its whole, in its entirety, I gotta get a front bumper back on it, so I'm gonna see how well I can get this one to clean up. I think that's the nicer of the two. I don't think it cleaned up half bad. Kind of matches the rest of the truck. I mean, it's not perfect. It's got some scrapes on it, but a heck of a lot nicer than the one I took off there. I think it'll work out just fine. But Mother Nature had other ideas because it started raining. Well, the weather's actually cooperating with me today, so I'm going to see about getting this front bumper on and maybe these mirrors. Oh, we'll see how goes it. Well, that looks a little better, doesn't it? Let's see if I can do something about these mirrors.
So what are you trying to take off?
I got the door panel off. Well, I got my favorite helper here. He's gonna help me put these mirrors on. I got the interior door panel off. It came off relatively easily. And there's the mirror over here. See it?
Yeah.
So I need my hands and he needs his hands, so we're gonna get this taken care of. That looks a ton better. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but stock mirrors look way better on vehicles than, especially trucks, than whatever the heck these things were that were on here. All right, I'll see you guys next. We'll get a shop vac under the hood, clean off that intake, get these valve cover gaskets replaced, and probably tighten these belts up. And I think we should be just about good to go after that. I thought I was going to have to replace the carburetor, but it seems to be running better on its own, so I might not have to touch the carburetor, so we'll see. I'll at least get these valve cover gaskets replaced and go from there. Oh, and get a shop vac under here, like I said. But definitely need to tighten these belts so they're extremely loose. Get those taken care of and should be good to go. So see you in a couple days. Well, there she is in all her glory. Looks a little bit better, huh? If I do say so myself. Only so much you can do with original paint, but I think she looks great. Someone did touch up that door a little bit. Well, it's hard to tell. Not bad, huh? For a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of work. Guess I can still clean up that back bumper a little bit. Goes that way? Goes that way. Yeah, Mopar's got those weird upside down keys. I don't know why they did that. Interior looks fantastic. Still gotta put the dome light lens back up. But I think the interior came out very nice. Now, I still didn't do anything under the hood, and I'll tell you why in a second here. If I can get this thing open. Here, there you go. Oh my. So, I'll probably still vacuum the intake because that's just, that's like a fire hazard waiting to happen. But, haven't really touched anything underneath her because I get impatient. I put pictures of stuff before I'm finished with them online, and that's exactly what I did. I threw pictures of this thing on the low miles or no miles group on Facebook, and someone messaged me off of there and asked me what I needed to get out of the truck, and I told them, and they said, I'll take it. And he's like, well, I'm like, well, sure, okay. He said, I'm not going to turn down money. And he said to leave the valve cover gaskets because he's going to put the stock ones back on it. So what's the point of replacing them right now if he's just going to take them back off? And yeah, so caught me off guard a little bit. Wasn't expecting to sell it that quick, but I'm okay with it. Just means less content for you guys, I guess. I'm sorry, but as long as this battery's up, it should fire right up. Get a little pump. Fires right up. Can't really ask for anything more than that. And yeah, that's where this one ends, unfortunately. He already wired me the money, just waiting for him to figure out shipping. It's going to Ohio. Yeah, Ohio, in case you were wondering. Oh, I still gotta tighten that belt. That belt is ridiculous. I need to tighten that belt. Well, there you have it. Not the ending I was looking for, but I'm okay with it. Really wish this thing was a Ford, because I really do like it, but I just can't do a Dodge. I don't know why. I just can't. It's not me. Doesn't jive with the rest of my life, I guess. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.